1, 2. Test, test. 1, 2.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2. Test. No? Sorry. 1, 2. Test. 1, 2. Test. And he said, thank you. Word. 1, 2. Test. 1, 2. 1, 2. I know. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
I gotta have my dad fix this.
So Ava, you guys are coming up later to carry the crowns, and you guys are coming up early to do the clapping. Right, so we'll have you. Tonight actually, yes, you're right.
And tomorrow?
Yes. What's this? Oh, what?
I'm on now. Yeah, it's working. Okay. Is it picking me up? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's picking him up.
The yarmulke?
What color?
I'll put it.
Want to go pick it up? Why don't you turn that off?
It works. Yeah.
minutes, please.
One, two, three, four, five.
Is there a water anywhere?
In the
Sanctuary? I
I
mean,
guess yeah. Warm in here? It's not as cool as it usually is, but it's comfortable. Okay.
You're gonna have a crowd on Sunday.
Yeah, we're gonna open entirely.
To the Chatfield. Alyssa, whatever her name is, Lisa.
Listen.
Arranged for a cordless or battery powered amplification system. So it's a bass, opens up about this high, and then a thing that's on top of it, like electric, built-in mic. We'll get up there, Linda and I, or somebody will get up there early, and if it isn't pouring rain, we'll set it up. So where would you want it? At the,
Like they'll already set up like a tent area.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some chairs and so to the side.
so they're usually on the wrong side of the grade. You want to be at the end, which is the dirt pile, somewhere over there.
And I'll just speak. It's gonna
There's extra help too.
How much longer do I have?
4 minutes, maybe.
Do you think it's enough for me to go to the bathroom?
Oh yeah, nobody will start without you.
Okay.
So, turn it off though. Make sure you're off.
Yeah. It's on that end of Waterbury, so you can swing back with Watertown. 63. There's a marathon in the morning at Woodbury.
can be up here or I can be here. Does that feel better?
Yeah.
Okay, because this is fine for me.
Okay. What am I starting with?
The evening service.
Okay.
Probably back.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome to B'nai Israel. And tonight, this weekend, we're particularly excited because we are celebrating with the family of Sam Stoltz because he will be called to the Torah tomorrow as a bar mitzvah. And we're very proud of him. So we're going to welcome Shabbat with Yidid Nefesh, which you will find on page 128. Prayer books are under the seat in front of you. And I do love to have company, so please sing. And if you don't know the words, you can always hum or sing Lighty-Dighty because that's very Jewish. Yighty-dighty. Yidid nefesh ha'rachamam, Yidid nefesh ha'rachamam, Mishakatecha, Eritzonecha, Mishakatecha, la 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 la. Shabbat Shalom.
And again, welcome to our services. We now turn to page 120 for Hadlakat Hanerot, kindling the lights of Shabbat. And we invite forward Rabbi Rachel, Brenda, and Jen to lead us this evening in candle lighting, page 120.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kishanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Please join with us. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner, lehadlik ner Shel Shabbat. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We now turn to page 138 for L'Chadodi, page 138. We'll be singing this evening the first, the second, and then on page 139, the 9th verses of L'Chadodi.
L'Chadodi, L'Krat Kala, Panei Shabbat L'Kabila. 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 Shamor v'Sachor b'dibur echad, Ishmi'anu Elcham echad, Adonai echad u'Shemo echad. L'Shem Tiferet Baliti la 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 la. L'Chadodi, L'Krat Kala, Panei Shabbat L'Kabila. L'Chadodi, L'Krat Kala, Panei Shabbat L'Kabila. L'Krat Shabbat L'Chuven Echad, Ki Mekor HaBracha, Me'osh B'Kerem Nesucha, Sof Ma'aseh B'Machshavat Yehi la la la. L'Chadodi, L'Krat Kala, Panei Shabbat L'Kabila. L'Chadodi, L'Krat Kala, Panei Shabbat L'Kabila. Boi v'shalom ha'ateret bala, Gam b'simcha u'tzola, Tochem u'nei ansigula, Boi chala, Boi chala. L'Chadodi, L'Krat Kala, Panei Shabbat L'Kabila. L'Chadodi, L'Krat Kala, Panei Shabbat L'Kabila.
We turn in our prayer books to page 144. Sam leads us in the Chatzi Kaddish.
Yikra v'yikra shemei rabba.
Amen.
Yamal divrach yirtei lemichmahute.
B'chayekon u'vyomechon u'v'chayetecho bet Yisrael. Bagala u'vizman kariv
V'meiru.
Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabba Mevorach Le'alam u'le'me'amaya Yitbarach.
Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemei Kodesho
Brihu
Le'amam yichol v'rata v'shirata
Tushbechata v'nechemata Damiran ve'alma
V'meiru.
Amen.
Please rise.
Page 146.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
We turn to page 148. Sam is our reader.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the gate into being, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzivio is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening.
Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim.
We turn to page 150, and we read together in English.
Everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohel Amo Yisrael.
Page 152.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem, Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed.
Please be seated.
Our service continues, page 154, as we join together with Sam in chanting the Ve'ahavta.
Ve'ahavta Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'otecha v'hayu ha'dvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavtecha hayom alevavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibartam bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlevtecha v'derek u'shokbecha uvekumecha u'kshartam leot aliodecha v'hayu totafot beinenecha u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uv'risharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lahem lelohim ani Adonai Elohechem.
Amen. We turn to page 157. Sam is our reader.
Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe that we were taught before we ever stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go is eternally Egypt, that there is a place and a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together.
We now turn to page 158, page 158 for Micha Mocha, and we invite forward Ava and Owen to join us up on the bima. They will be helping leading the clapping for Mi Chamocha.
Okay.
If they hold their hands way up in the air, we'll see them. And so.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi chamocha nehedar b'kodesh. Nora tehillah hosef melech. Nora tehillah hosef melech. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi chamocha nehedar b'kodesh. Nora tehillah hosef melech. Nora tehillah hosef melech. Who is like you, O God? Your power is awesome and mighty. The Eternal will reign forever, forever and ever. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi chamocha nehedar b'kodesh. Nora tehillah hosef melech. Nora tehillah hosef melech. Mi chamocha.
Very good, thank you. Hashkivenu will be found on page 160. Sam is our reader.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, v'ha'amidenu shomrenu l'chaim, ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha, v'taknenu be'etza tova milfanecha, v'hoshienu lama'an shemecha, v'hagen ba'adenu, v'haser me'alenu, oyev dever v'cherev ra'av v'yagon, v'harchek mimenu avon v'fesha, uvtzel knafecha tasirenu, ki el shomrenu umatilenu ata, ki el chanun v'rachum ata, ushmort seitenu uvilenu, uchaim u'shalom me'ata ve'ad olam, baruch ata Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amel Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim.
Please join with me. Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo. Ve'al Yerushalayim shalom. Ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo. Ve'al Yerushalayim shalom. Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael.
Yismechu, our prayer for Shabbat, page 162, the second Hebrew paragraph on the page. Yismechu v'malahutecha, shomrei, 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 Shabbat v'korei onei Shabbat. Yismechu v'malahutecha, shomrei, 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 Shabbat v'korei onei Shabbat. Mekadosh Shabbat, kulam yispahu v'yitanu mituvecha Shabbat. La 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 yispahu v'malahutecha, shomrei, 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 Shabbat v'korei onei Shabbat. Yismechu v'malahutecha, shomrei, 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 Shabbat v'korei onei Shabbat. V'hashvi'i ratzita bo v'kidashta Shabbat. Chemdat yami v'yokarata Shabbat. La 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 yismechu v'malahutecha, shomrei, 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 Shabbat v'korei onei Shabbat. Yismechu v'malahutecha, shomrei, 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 Shabbat v'korei onei Shabbat. L'maaseh b'Bereshit Shabbat. L'maaseh b'Bereshit Shabbat. La 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 yismechu v'malahutecha, shomrei, 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 Shabbat v'korei onei Shabbat. Yismechu v'malahutecha, shomrei, 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 Shabbat v'korei onei Shabbat.
Please rise.
Our service continues, page 164, with the tefillah. We join together with Sam and Linda. We'll be chanting the prayers on the right-hand pages, the even-numbered pages, beginning page 164, continuing through page 170.
Adonai sifatai tzitach uviyahi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibur B'Hanura, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Koneh Hakol, V'Zocher Chasdevot Ve'imahot, U'Mevi Gula Lifnei B'neihem, Le'man Shemo Be'ahava. Aser Moshiach Umagein, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, V'ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai, Mechayecha Kol Atavrav Lehoshia, Mechakel Chaim Bechesed, Mechayecha Kol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Ve'Rofeh Holim, Umatir Asurim, Umechayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Ba'Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melach Memit Umechaye, Umatzmi Yeshua, V'nehman Atah Lehayot HaKol, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol.
You are holy, your name is holy, and those who praise you and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God.
Baruch Atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
Please be seated.
Page 173, Sam is our reader.
May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May who all find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch Atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. Our great Rabbi Hillel, Sage Hillel, once asked to summarize the Torah while his questioner stood on one foot. Hillel replied, "What is hateful to you, do not do to any other person." That's the whole Torah. Now go and learn. The message Judaism is about respect we show to others. Only we don't stop there, for respect itself helps lead us to an even higher level. Shalom, peace, peace of mind and inner peace. At each service we pray for shalom, for peace in our families, communities, nation, people, and world, and for peace in ourselves. Different sections of our worship end with the hope of shalom, as does this segment as we sing Shalom Rav, page 178.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amecha Tasvim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amecha Tasvim Leolam. Ki atah melech Adon lecho Shalom, ki atah melech Adon lecho Shalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amecha Tasvim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amecha Tasvim Leolam. V'tov b'necha livarech et Amcha Yisrael. B'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amecha Tasvim
Tafsin Leolam. Baruch atah Adonai Osei HaShalom. Baruch atah Adonai Osei HaShalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amecha Tafsin Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amecha Tafsin Leolam. Tafsin Leolam. Tafsin Leolam.
We pause for silent meditation.
Page 180.
Say shalom bimromo. Say shalom aleinu. Ve'amo Yisrael. Bimru amen. Say shalom bimromo. Say shalom aleinu, ve'amo Yisrael, v'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'amo Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu 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 ve'amo Yisrael.
Torah has us count the 50 days between the festivals of Passover and Shavuot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfrat ha'omer. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who makes us holy through commandments, commanding us to count the Omer. Hayom shnayim va'arba'im yom, shehem shisha shavuot la'omer. Today is 42 days, which are 6 weeks of the Omer. We're getting close to Shavuot. We turn to page 364 for Seder Kriyat Torah. We rise and we invite forward Owen and Ava to open our ark and carry our Torah crowns.
Baruch Shenatah Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Adol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo, Gadlu Adonai Iti, Umeromema Shemo Yachdav, Lecha Adonai Hagidula, Bihagibura, Bihatiferet, Bihanetzach, Bihahu, Kiko Bashamayim Uvaretz, Kiko Bashamayim Uvaretz, Lecha Adonai Hamalacha, Biadnit Na'aseh Lechol Erosh. Hodivo Shalom Aleinu, Hodivo Shalom Aleinu, Hodivo Shalom Aleinu, Be'al Kulam. Hodivo Shalom Aleinu, Hodivo Shalom Aleinu, Hodivo Shalom Aleinu, Be'al Kulam. Salam Aleinu, Be'al Kol Ha'olam. Salam, Salam, Salam Aleinu, Be'al Kol Ha'olam. Salam, Salam. Hodivo Shalom Aleinu, Hodivo Shalom Aleinu, Hodivo Shalom Aleinu, Be'al Kulam. It is the tree of life, to them that hold fast to it, and all its supporters are happy. It is the tree of life, to them that hold fast to it, and all its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. It is a tree of life, to them that hold fast to it, and all its supporters are happy.
Please be seated. Tonight we begin the fourth book of the Torah, Bamidbar. It is set in the wilderness of Sinai, the second year after the people Israel have left Egypt. It will describe events of the next 38 years until the people are ready to enter Israel. In English, the book is known by the name Numbers, as it begins with a counting, a census of the people. We read a listing of those who helped to direct the counting, a list of formerly famous tribal chieftains. At one level, it's a list of obscure names. All but the most devoted students would be able to identify Pagiel ben Ochran as the leader of the tribe of Asher, as opposed to Shlumiel ben Surishadai from the tribe of Simeon. But the Torah is making a larger point. Think about the names on the plaques within this very building, or even on the back of our sanctuary. I can tell you something about most of the people on the glass plaques and on many of the more recent memorial boards. For others, there isn't an awareness of who those people were. Still, each name and all of the names work to support a larger mission, the perpetuation of Judaism and of this synagogue and community. Similarly, in the passage I'll soon read, the Torah is demonstrating that each of us, not just Moses or Miriam or Abraham or Sarah, but each of us can help to sustain and bring the people forward. And as many of the names around us indicate, we too should be inclusive in our thanks and in our acknowledgments. Now, our Torah portion will be found beginning, it's on page 1028. Rabbi Silver, we're beginning at the beginning of the parasha. We invite forward the Du HaRishon, Aunt Heather, and Uncle and Rabbi Jeff, Tzvia Yosefa, V'harav Yosef Alexander, for our first Aliyah to the Torah. Yeah.
Baruch Hu Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen. Amen. Vayidaber Adonai el Moshe b'midbar Sinai b'ohel moed b'echad lachodesh hasheni b'shana shenit l'tzetam me'eretz Mitzrayim. And Adonai spoke to Moses in the wilderness of Sinai from the tent of meeting on the first day of the second year, first day of the month of the second year from leaving the land of Egypt, Lamor, saying, Suet Rosh Kol Adat B'nai Yisrael, lift up the heads, take a census of all of the congregation of the people Israel, L'mishpachotam, Levet Avotam, B'mispar Shemot, Kol Zachar L'gugulotam, Miben Esrim, Shana Umala, Kol Yotzei Tzava B'Yisrael, Tifgadu Otam, L'tzivotam, Ata B'Aharon, that you should take a census of them within their tribes and their subgroups, everyone from the age of 20 years and up, all of those who are able to bear arms, you should record them by their groups. You, this is saying to Moses, you and Aaron.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet b'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch Atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen. Amen. Please join us right on our other side. Amen. Thank you, and we invite forward for our second Aliyah, Penina Tova. We invite forward Aunt Paula for our second Aliyah to the Torah. We pick up at verse 4.
Baruch Hu Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen. Amen. V'itachem yihiyu ish l'matei ish Rosh Levet Avotav Hu Ve'ela Shemot Hanashim Asher Ya'amdu Itachem. And Moses continues, God's continuing to tell Moses by saying, and you shall take a person from each tribe as a representative, the head of their ancestral houses, and these are the names of the people who will stand, who will be helping you. L'Reuven, Elitzur ben Shadaior, from the tribe of Reuben, Elitzur, son of Shadaior. L'Shimon, Shlumiel ben Surishadai, from the tribe of Simeon, Shlumiel, son of Surishadai. Leyehuda, Nachshon ben Aminadav, from the tribe of Judah, Nachshon ben Aminadav. He is quite reported on within the Midrashim, our commentaries on various biblical figures. Le'Yisachar, Natanel ben Suar, Le'Zivulun, Eliav ben Chelon, Livnei Yosef, Le'Ephraim, Elishama ben Amihud, Le'Menashe, Gamaliel ben Padatzor, Le'Vinyamim, Avidan ben Gidoni, Le'dan, Achiezer ben Amishadai, Asher, Pagiel ben Ochran, Legad, Eliasaph ben Duel, Naphtali, Achira ben Enan, Ele Kuri'e Ha'eda, these were the people named of the congregation, Nisi'e, Matot, the princes of their tribes, Avotam, Rashi, Alfei, Yisraelhem, the heads of the thousands of Israel. These were them.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tokenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Thank you. Very nice. We now invite forward Dr. Dan, who will be raising our Torah, and Helene Sklar, who will be dressing our Torah. And I ask that we rise as the Torah itself will be raised. V'zot Torah will be found on the bottom of page 370. We turn in our prayer books to page 374 for It's Hayahim, which will be found. They'll be found at the bottom of the page, page 370.
It's Hayim Lamach Hasikim Ha Betoheha Meushar Devacheha Tachenovam V'kol Netivoteha Shalom Hashivenu Adonai Elecha v'nashuva Kadosh Yameinu Kekedem.
Please be seated. Each Shabbat, we pray on behalf of dear ones within and beyond our congregational family. We articulate the hope that they might know comfort and support. I invite you to raise your hand, and after I silently acknowledge you, speak the names of those persons not on our prayer list for whom likewise we should pray this Shabbat. Page 371.
Mi sheberach avotenu mikor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our life a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mikor habracha lahavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
As I've just read, the book of Numbers begins by the taking of a census. It was important to know how many people were available for the many tasks required to protect the people and tabernacle in the wilderness. Yet there's also a Jewish value of trying not to reduce people to statistics and thus lose their individuality. Indeed, we Jews come in all sizes, colors, genders, and orientations. Let us always treasure our diversity. As a way of prizing our individuality, if not getting lost in the mass, there's a tradition of counting a minyan by reciting a verse with 10 words, or by counting not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. It's a worthy effort. Similarly, each Shabbat here, we remember the 6 million who perished in the Shoah, the Holocaust, by personalizing the loss by offering 6 names, lest we lose sight of a destruction occurring one by one by one. Still, sometimes larger numbers can be helpful in heightening our consciousness. For example, within a global population of about 7.5 billion, the Jewish people today is around 14 million. About 6.5 million live in Israel, and over 5 million here in America. Considering our Israeli family, it's often not recognized that just over half of the Jewish population of Israel are Jews who descended from Middle Eastern and North African countries. These are the offspring of the more than 1 million Jews who came to Israel after statehood, typically forced to flee angry Arab governments, themselves bitter over the Arab defeat in Israel's War of Independence. We tend to think of Israelis as mostly Ashkenazim and of European background, only it's not the case. And as Israeli author Maddie Friedman discusses in his new book, Spies of No Country, Secret Lives at the Birth of Israel, there's an important lesson for us. We must highlight what's wrong in the typical rendering of Israeli history as all about Ashkenazic heroes like David Ben-Gurion or Golda Meir. For as these Sephardic and Mizrahi populations were pushed out of Arab lands where they had lived for generations, if not millennia, the last thing they could ever be considered was European, let alone Western or colonial. One of the non-Arab minorities within the region since time immemorial, they too are native to the Middle East. Indeed, because of their historic treatment, they tend to be more wary of peace prospects with the Palestinians, as was evidenced in Israel's recent election and maybe in the upcoming one in September. Jews in Israel, whether Ashkenazic or Sephardic or Mizrahi, Ethiopian, Beta Israel, or other descent, are not occupiers, but another indigenous group with long historic ties to the land and region. Tellingly, the rhetoric of the State of Israel's enemies ignores this. The troubling rising BDS, boycott, divestment, sanction movement, whose malevolent bigotry will be presented in a program for high school and college students here in July, is a case in point. They say that Israel is an apartheid state with an extensive organized discrimination against Arabs. This belies a nation that provides Arabs the right to vote and political representation in the Knesset. Anti-Zionists speak of colonization of Arab lands, ignoring the complexity of disputed territories. Some of Israel's detractors even use the language of a genocide or incremental genocide against Palestinians, which is hard to square with a nearly 3% growth rate in the Palestinian population. Indeed, as an article a year ago in the Weekly Standard explained, life expectancy in the Palestinian territories is higher than the global average and longer than the life expectancy in many Arab, South American, and even European countries. Moreover, Israeli Arabs have the highest life expectancy in the Muslim world. Whether it's vastly improved Palestinian access to clean drinking water, or Israeli Arab Christians outperforming Jews in matriculation certificates in Israel, there's lots of details and numbers about Israel and Jews and the Middle East that aren't appropriately understood. One fact in that Weekly Standard article stood out to me, though probably it shouldn't have. Tragically, over the last 70 years, more than 5 million lives, 5 million lives, have been lost in wars across the Middle East and North Africa. Of that awful number, 5 million, can you guess the percentage for which the Israeli-Palestinian conflict accounts? Less than 1% of the death toll. Only I should have grasped this. If we just consider Syria's current civil war, the war in Yemen and the like, or say the deaths of Arabs by French forces in Algeria or the Iran-Iraq war, such actual numbers offer us a less distorted picture of circumstances, as well as a perception of deep and ongoing challenges. For sure, as the complexities around counting suggests, we must never reduce any people to statistics, nor should we minimize injustice. Given the talk about the Kushner plan, there's a danger that policymakers in Washington and Jerusalem are discounting the two-state solution. Such a decision would be unjust and likely to heighten violence. Yet recalling the commentary on this week's Torah portion about a census, when it comes to the myriad of false charges that are leveled against both the state of Israel and the Jewish people, we might repurpose that traditional Jewish way of counting a minyan and respond, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. Ken Yehi Ratzon, be this God's will. We now turn to page 586. We rise for the Aleinu, and Hannah, we invite you forward to open our ark. Page 586. The Aleinu that we'll be chanting is the second Hebrew paragraph down on the page.
Good job.
Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu k'rei haratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpechot hadama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, v'goralenu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Please be seated. Page 591, V'ne'emar.
V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yiyeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad.
Page 598. We now call to mind our own beloved dead. I ask that those in mourning or remembering the anniversary of the death of a loved one and who have trekked to the sanctuary during Shiva or Shloshim or for Yartzeit, should you be able, please rise when their name is mentioned. We note the death this morning of Bert Albert, husband of Sylvia. During Shloshim, we remember Ethel Goldberg, mother of Bryna. This Shabbat, remember the anniversaries of the deaths, the Yartzeits of Hilda Albert, Jacob Banberger, Bernard Burnham, Juanita Chichester, Meyer B. Erlanger Sr., Fanny Fingerhut, Tilly Fisher, Moritz Lax, Sheila Mahler, Norman R. Richards, and Boris Woloshin. If there are additional names to mention for Kaddish this Shabbat, please feel free to rise and say their names now. A practice within our congregation is to further consider these people. If you're comfortable so doing, we now invite you to share with this minyan a brief reflection or reference about a dear one on our Kaddish list. Each Shabbat, we also mention 6 names amongst the 6 million murdered in the Holocaust, the Shoah. We now remember Labish Reidman, Gidel Shatner, Esther Shatner, Rachel Schaffman, Rosolio Schaffman, and Sarah Schaffman. In remembrance and solidarity, and on behalf of those for whom there is no one but us to say Kaddish, we now invite all present to rise if you are able. Our Kaddish prayer, page 598. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, v'alma divrach kurutei v'amlich malkutei, b'chaye echon v'yom echon, v'chaye d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach le'olam v'lalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'kudusha b'richu. Le'ela mikol berchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, damiran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemayim, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Zichronam levarcha. May their memories be for blessing, and let us say, Amen. Please be seated. Ein Kelohenu will be found on page 626, a very traditional melody. Ein Kelohenu, Ein Kadonenu, Ein Kemalkeinu, Ein Kemoshienu, Michelohenu, Michadonenu, Michelohenu, Michemoshienu, no Elohenu, no Deladonenu, no Delamadkenu, no Delamoshienu, Baruch Elohenu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu. Michelle?
Thank you, Linda, Rabbi, Sam, for a great service. I will say that this particular Torah portion holds a special heart to me because 5 years ago Morgan had it. So it means a lot to our family. So I'm very happy for you, Sam, that you have such a great portion. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning, Sam's bar mitzvah. Does anybody have any good news other than Sam's bar mitzvah happening tomorrow? Maybe birthday, an anniversary? Okay. So we'll see Sam for his bar mitzvah tomorrow. On Sunday at 3 o'clock is the funeral of Bert Albert. At 7:30 is the shiva for Bert Albert. Monday evening, June 3rd, is also a shiva for Bert. Tuesday, June 4th at 11 o'clock is Rabbi's Adult Discussion Group. Wednesday, June 5th at 7 o'clock is the B'nai Israel Annual Meeting. Next Friday night, June 7th at 7:30 are Erev Shabbat services. Join Sisterhood as they welcome Rabbi Marla Feldman in a discussion about Women of the Wall and the ways in which WRJ advances gender equality in Israel, the U.S., and throughout the world. The Oneg this evening will be sponsored by Sisterhood in honor of Rabbi Marla Feldman's visit, as well as birthday Shabbat. Next Saturday, June 8th, please join Sisterhood for their bat mitzvah and for their luncheon. We ask that you do please RSVP. Rabbi Marla Feldman will be participating in the service. Tonight's Oneg is sponsored by the Stoltz family in honor of Sam becoming a bar mitzvah tomorrow. Mazel tov and Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you. Kiddush will be found on page 123, will be followed by Motzi. And Sam uses the Kiddush cup his dad used when he became a bar mitzvah. So that goes to Linda, that goes to Sam.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hifilanu, zikaron l'maaseh bereshit, ki huyon techila lemekrayei kodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim. Ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat koshercha ve'ahava ufratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen.
Tastes like grape juice, but more bitter.
Maybe a touch of
I think it's a
grapefruit.
vintage from your dad's bar mitzvah too.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Shabbat shalom.
Take a little, just a little, and a little piece for me. And a little piece for the wrap. Well, here,
Wrap.
you can always take it.
Shabbat shalom.
We're gonna go shake some hands.
Ooh, I like shaking hands.
You might want to just leave that there. Or you can take a big piece with it.
Wait, what do I do? Oh,
And wait, Sam, wait a second. Let me take your earphone. And I'll turn it off. There you go.